Hi everyone, Ellie here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. In today's video, guys, I thought I would start off fresh. I've had a little bit of a delay, a little bit of a sort of break from YouTube, but I'm back now. I feel like things were just really crazy and then they settled down and then they got crazy again. That's basically the story of my life. So whilst we've sort of got that nice chill period at the moment, I thought we would start off nice and fresh 2022 with a makeup collection and storage. Now, not much changed in the perspective of the setup of my makeup area, same mirror, same sort of tabletop, same drawers, but of course my makeup is just 100% different. I'm always reorganizing. If you check out my channel, I've got loads of different videos where I declutter, reorganize, loads of different makeup collections, so I feel like I'm always doing this, but these are the popular videos to film. I really enjoy filming them. I love to see and sort of like watch all my makeup collections through the different stages and periods to see how much things have changed, and obviously I know you guys really enjoy watching it as well. So I'm going to stop rambling. If you enjoy, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys have any video suggestions you'd like to see from me, pop them down below. I would definitely try my best to do them. We're just going to crack straight on. Sorry, I'm just going to put a disclaimer right there. All the makeup that I have in my collection is makeup that I spent with my hard-earned money. I work, so every piece of makeup I've pretty much bought myself. I don't get sent any. It's sort of rare that my family and sort of like friends will buy me makeup, because I'm always buying it myself. So that's why I have such a large collection. It's just a passion of mine. I enjoy collecting makeup. I just love it. Like, it just brings me a lot of joy. So I'm just disclaiming, I'm not trying to brag or anything. I've bought all this with my own money. I'm very proud of what my makeup collection has come to over the years. So yeah, it's just a bit of an accomplishment, really. It's a joy for me, and I just love looking at my makeup, and you know, it's just sort of like a nice moment for me. So we're just going to crack straight on. As you can see, my desk area sort of hasn't really changed much other than this, I think. So I've got this little sort of organizer here, which I've actually put my setting sprays on. Now, I used to have this. Oh, that did not want to do that. I actually have put my setting sprays in here after recently having makeup palettes in there. So I'm just going to scooch. So yeah, I've got all my setting sprays in here. I think they're a little bit hard to store in the drawers and stuff, so I've put them in this, and it's a really good idea because it's sort of like a tiered organizer. I'm not too sure where this one was from. I think I got this from like Home Sense, but we've got an Iconic London, ABH, Jouer, which is actually a new one. I think this is Jouer's new one, the Moisture Mist. We've got All Nighter, and then of course like my Morphe, Charlotte Tilbury. They're my sort of favourites. And then at the back we've just got this sort of nice glass jar with some beauty blenders. And then obviously the normal deal, we've got all my brushes, eye brushes, face brushes. In this I've sort of got my miscellaneous stuff. My hairbrush, I always use my Clarisonic brush, my Cellar Water hairband, you know, the essentials that you just need. More brushes, everyday brushes. And then we've got my little skincare bits in this little section because I'm always reaching for them, so I've got that there. And then I've also got this little sponge pot over here as well, which is nice to grab for. And then I've got this on the left hand side of my desk. At the back I've got my everyday sort of mirror. It's just one of those that like pull out, and then got a little light that you can turn on and off and make it dimmer and stuff, so that's really nice. In the top drawer of this little acrylic organizer, which I love to keep out on my desk, I've got all my tools in the first section: scissors, tweezers, lash glue, etc. And then in the bottom one I've got all my lip liners. I just think it's really easy to keep these in here on hand, easy to grab, you know. And I've also got a nice little plug socket on the side of my mirror, and obviously I can dim this and make it lighter, brighter, but I just love the lighting of this. It's just saved my makeup game, I tell you. Right, let's just crack on. All my makeup I keep in my Alex 5 drawers here. So we're just going to have a little peek, see what's in the top drawer. So I'm just going to zoom back out. I feel like that's better. So I'm going to scooch to the middle. So this is what's in the top drawer of my makeup collection. So we have all of my lipsticks, as you can see. In this section back here, we've got lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, and bullet lipsticks. So we've got a bunch of Huda Beauty bullet lipsticks. We've got all my favourite liquid lipsticks. So a few of my favourite formulas are the Too Faced matte the Melted Mattes, and of course Kylie Cosmetics, the new formula that she's come out with, repackaged and everything. It's just great. I also keep my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I'm always reaching for that. It's like one of the first steps, so I just keep it in the first drawer. It just seems right. And then back here for lip gloss, we've got like Doll Beauty, Kiko, cheeky little colour pop, Fenty Beauty, Lime Crime. Why is this not looking the best? The graphics of this. Got a little Vive one there too. Same sort of in the middle section, Estee Lauder, Maybelline. I love these Maybelline lifter glosses. They're really nice. Peaches and Cream, Elf. And then in this section, we've got like Maybelline, MAC, Jacqueline Cosmetics. And then for bullet lipsticks, you can see we've got sort of MAC, Huda. We've got double layers here. So got a few underneath. We've got a few of the Kylie Grinch ones. We've got some YSL down there. We've got some NARS, but I love the formula of these Huda Beauty ones. They're really, really nice. Why does that not want to squeeze in there? Stay. And so yeah, this is the first drawer. It's just, I've got these IKEA cutlery trays, sorry by the way. That's what I'm sort of using to organize some of the makeup. I'm always literally changing up the way I'm organizing, so this will probably be different by the next video. But I plan to do some sort of inventories, declutters, closer up sort of things, just so this is just sort of like so you can get an overview of what my whole collection looks like. But yeah, that's what the top drawer looks like. Now we'll move on down to the second drawer, which I'm not totally obsessed with, but it is just what it is. I've got all my Doll Beauty lashes, and now the name is actually on the fronts, but this seems to be the most sort of easiest way to store them, where I can fit the most, if you know what I mean. So I've actually written the names on top. Doll Beauty are my favourite lashes, so I know what each style are anyway. So a few of my favourites are Selena, Betsy, Chloe E, Jasmine, Anastasia. I actually need to make an order and get some backups, some refills, because I do go through my lashes quite a lot, and if they are starting to look a little bit manky because I wear them on the daily, then I do sort of chuck them out and sort of repurchase. So there's a few that I need to repurchase. That's why it's looking a little bit minimal at the moment. Got these really nice matte ones, which I got at an outlet, a makeup outlet store a few weeks ago. These are in the style A79, and they were £4.75, so I just thought that was a bargain. These actually remind me of a style I used to love from House of Lashes, so that's why I picked these up. I was just like, how can I not? But it just seems like such a great deal. And then back here I've got all my mascaras. Can you see what my favourite mascara is? Yes. I love this Maybelline Sky High one. It's definitely one of my favourites as well. I've got Maybelline and Estee Lauder, Colourpop. Like I said, I don't have too many mascaras because I'm always wearing false lashes anyway, so I don't really need tons. They do expire very quickly, so I've just sort of got a few. And then this section in here, we've sort of got a load of Colourpop Super Shock shadows, Kylie Grinch sticks, Stila eye sort of glitter thing, Huda Beauty Matte and Metal. We've got some of these little elf glitter shadows as well, some glitter sort of like at the back, as you can see there. And then we've got a free section here, which is nice. And then I've got all my brow products, easy to reach, right by the side of me. I'm obsessed with brow products. I love brows. Majority of this is sort of like Benefit, Kiko, Morphe, Colourpop. That's basically what my brow game is. But yeah, this is this drawer, and I do actually have some space to grow as well, which I thought was quite nice. I'm actually going to shift onto my knees from this part as opposed to my chair. If you're wondering, this is what my chair looks like. It's just the HomeSense chair with sort of like gold legs and a battered pillow by the looks of it, but keeps my back sort of nice and plump. This is my third drawer. It's the first deep drawer, and this is all my base products. Absolutely crazy, if I'm honest. That should not be in there. I always sort of like use it to put my concealer on and stuff, and then I don't put it back, so it sort of just ends up living in here. So basically, again, same sort of situation. The IKEA cutlery trays here. We've got foundations, we've got my loose powders, pressed powders, concealer, primers. So this is definitely one of the more chaotic drawers. I feel like there's a lot going on in here, and to be honest, I'm sort of running out of space, which kind of sucks, because I'm one to be like, yeah, this stuff all got to stay together, but how can it all stay together if it's all just sort of overflowing everywhere? We'll start with this. We've got obviously different foundations: NARS, Anastasia, Too Faced, Kristen Dior, Charlotte Tilbury, Hourglass, Rare Beauty, L'Oreal, Wet n Wild, Benefit, Morphe, Colourpop, Huda, Tarte, etc. And then we've got the overflow section down here. This Beauty Bay Banks foundation is actually really, really nice. We've got Huda. And then we've got a Morphe down there as well. And then for loose powders, we've got Fenty, ABH, Laura Mercier, Too Faced, Jacqueline, Huda, and a Kiko one. And then here I've got sort of like my pressed powders. So I've got like Kylie and Kendall one, Kiko, Dior, Charlotte Tilbury is obviously my fave, as you can tell. Love that. Definitely need a new one. But I've also been loving this one. It's been my current sort of like go-to. It's the Nabla Close Up powder. It's a really, really nice powder. I don't really know why I'm showing you this. Like, it's interesting. It's basically just a powder, but it's really, really nice. Very smoothing, very nice under the under eye area. I've got a Jouer one, which is beautiful. Colourpop, a Maybelline, some Rimmel, Elf on the side, a Revolution. And then at the back, we've just got all my concealers. I don't know why it's just looking so bad on the graphics, but I've got Rare Beauty, Too Faced, Tarte, Colourpop, just like sort of a bunch, to be honest. Huda. My foundations is definitely missing a few of my favorites. I did go through this recently, and there was a few that was sort of empty in there that I was like, oh, I need to remind myself to purchase it, i.e. my Fenty Beauty. That's one of my absolute favorite go-tos, so I've actually just purchased another one. Insane, because I should try and use up some of these, but I could not live without that one. And then primer has been my sort of current obsession. I must say, this primer section has gone from like 5 to like 45 in the space of like a week. So I've got Fenty, I've got Jouer, I've got tons of Smashbox, I've got tons of Laura Mercier. This one I've been loving. This next one is Lush. This is the Marshmallow Primer. It's super, super sweet. Smells beautiful, really, really nice on the skin as well. We've got a load from Benefit. We've got a Rare Beauty one. We've got Colourpop, we've got KVD, we've got, what else do we have? Too Faced, Becca, just a whole bunch. I feel like this is very, very overflowing. This is going to start sort of seeping into the concealer section because it is so sort of piled up high. But yeah, this is my base drawer. Overall, I just love it. I'm just so obsessed with this. It's beautiful. But like I said, it's overflowing and it's very heavy. And it makes me sad because it just means that I'm not really going to have a lot of space to sort of growing stuff. Is that going to make the graphics a little bit better? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I had it real zoomed out, so things were just looking a little bit bad. But yeah, you got what I sort of said in this drawer. That's sort of the overview of this drawer. So I've zoomed it in now. Looks a little bit better for this little beauty. Oh, I'm just obsessed with this drawer. This is such a beautiful drawer to me. Again, same sort of organizer. We've got all my bronzers. All my blushes are blush, 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 blush. The reason I've sort of like left this space here, I ordered every shade of the new Colourpop Valentine's blushes. They're just insanely beautiful. I've got 3 of them from the last Valentine's collection, and because they were such a hit, they brought out like 5 or 6 more shades. So that's what this little space is waiting for. And then we're gonna literally be packed out in here. So we've got all those are Kylie, Colourpop, Too Faced, KVD, Patrick Ta, Kiko, Tarte, MAC. We've got over this side Charlotte Tilbury, Doll Beauty, Ofra, Laura Mercier. This one's actually a Tom Ford one. Look at me, bougie. NARS, Milani, Laura Geller, etc, etc. And then we've got my little beloved bronzer section. I feel like she's just so cute. She just takes up this little small section here. But I mean, this is more bronzers than anybody could need because, you know, you only really need 1 or 2 bronzers. So this is still insane. But NARS, Kylie, Ofra, Laura Mercier, Fenty, Tarte, Too Faced, a bunch of Too Faced. Love those so much. Of course, got my Hulas. My Charlotte Tilbury's one of my favorites. My Marc Jacobs one of my favorites. I've got a couple of these little sort of like Jouer palettes. So one's a bronzer palette and then one's a blush palette. They're super beautiful, so I keep them there. I don't really have any drugstores. I've always said that I need to go shopping in the drugstore for some more drugstore bronzers, because I only actually have this one, which is really bad because I really want to sort of get into some different bronzers. But yeah, I just don't find bronzer as exciting as blush, hence why I have so many different blushes and only a few bronzers, because I feel like with bronzer you can sort of only be the 1 or 2 shades, whereas with blush you can have like every shade. There's no limit. So that's that drawer. And then this drawer I have changed quite a lot, and I really actually love the outcome of this drawer. This took a while for me to get it like get it to this and how I like it. But down here we have all my highlighters, again just taking up this nice little snug section down here. Back here we have my loose blushes, and then all my NARS face palettes. I'm obsessed with NARS face palettes, so I have sort of like all the current limited edition ones. I've got this one, I've got this one, I've got this one. I don't know the names of them, but it says on the back, but you know what I mean. I just love NARS palettes. They've got such a beautiful formula, so they've sort of got like blushes, bronzers, highlighters in them. These are all the Jaclyn Cosmetics, part of the Bougie Rouge collection, the loose blushes, so they fit nicely there. Down the side we've got some of these little Fenty cream blushes, and then we've got my little snug section of creams. So we've got some Made by Mitchell, some Rare Beauty, some Jaclyn, some ELF, some Iconic London, Morphe, just a bunch in there. I really like this section, it just fits so nicely. And then I've got my sort of different brand of lashes, which I don't tend to use as often. I tend to always go for my Doll Beauty, but I've just got some Colourpop, some ABH and Tati lashes. Lashes used to take up a whole drawer, so I'm really proud of how I've come with sort of lashes and stuff, because now they sort of just like take up this little section here and this little section here, whereas before they were taking up like a whole drawer, which was crazy, but I'm happy with where that's at. And then I've got my highlighters, Ofra, Kylie, Doll Beauty, Too Faced, a bunch of these really cute sort of like Too Faced duos, which are sort of like blushes and highlighters, but I keep them in the highlight drawer because there's more space, clearly. And to be honest, I haven't really been using these as much. As you can see, my little gammy sort of swatch marks in there. I definitely need to get around to using these, but they just sort of give me summer vibes, and I just want to, obviously I'm excited for the summer to try those on and stuff. My favorite highlighter in here is probably this Dior one. This is the 01 highlighter. It's just stunning. It's like the Nude Glow. I'm not going to be able to get this open. I'm probably going to ruin it. Oh no, I didn't. So this is the Nude Glow highlighter in 01. It's just stunning. Just look at it. I can get it to focus. Oh, there we go. It's just gorgeous. It's such a beautiful highlight. I know it's a bit of an investment, but honestly it's totally worth it. We've got my Jaclyn little blush and bronzer palette, which I love, and then of course my little beauties, my Jaclyn Bougie Rouge blush palettes. If you do not have these, get them. They are the most stunning things ever. They're just gorgeous. And then a little Colourpop Super Shock down the side there. So that's also sort of the 5 drawers. I'm just going to sort of give you a quick overview in here. I've got all my eyeshadow palettes that I just keep in sort of this tub, because clearly they didn't fit. So I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I'm thinking I'll do an updated sort of eyeshadow palette collection. But again, Natasha Denona, Anastasia, a load of Kylie, Colourpop, etc. So I'm not going to go too in depth with that. I'll just sort of give you like a quick of an overview. But yeah, if you would like to see an updated palette collection, I'm more than happy to do so, but I didn't want this video to go on too long. So that's sort of all my makeup for today, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see any inventories, any closer up things, just give me a comment down below. I'll be very happy to do that for you. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.